Hi, I'm Terrence with Boykin Realty, brokered by Keller Williams, and I'm here today to tell you that purchasing new construction is getting harder and harder every day. I know as a buyer that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but I can tell you, a lot of buyers in the triangle are starting to see that right now, and I know that because my buyers are even experiencing issues with new construction. If you've been watching our videos, you know that we have talked about some of the issues around new construction, especially during the COVID period. Issues like shortages in supplies, extended build times, and even fewer spec homes being put on the market. As an industry, we were hoping that these issues wouldn't have as big an effect on the housing market during the spring and summer of 2021, but we're seeing that they may have even more of an effect this year. We're still forecasting supply shortages. In fact, our lumber prices have increased over 198% since COVID started. And another major building material called OSB, I was talking to a builder this week, and he said he expects the price of OSB to increase by 400% by the end of 2021. Now, those are a lot of fees that are going to come straight out of your pocket as a buyer. I was speaking with one of my builders this week, and he said they've gone to a system now where you have to pay a $5,000 lot reservation, and the builder lets you know right up front. The price you're looking at right now probably won't be the price you pay at the end of this build. He said they're expecting price increases even while people are under contract every 30 to 60 days. Now, that's a very big issue for a lot of you buyers, and I really want you to understand that and really have that conversation with your realtor to know that once I go under contract for this house, is this the amount I'm going to pay, or should I expect increases? Because when you're sitting at the table, those increases might not seem like that much. A price increase at the end of the day could just really raise your monthly payment, which means you need to tighten up around the household. At worst, if those prices increase dramatically, it could throw your debt to income ratio off and you won't be able to close on that new home. And that could be a very big issue for you and your family. We are starting to see price increases from phase to phase in communities anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000. We're also seeing appraisals come in high simply because there are multiple offers on specific houses. As a buyer, I want you to really understand that because in a way, it's kind of artificially driving the prices of houses up. We're also going to see interest rates start to rise back up. In fact, in the last couple of weeks, we've seen them rise up. Once interest rates rise up, then demand will fall. Again, that's one of those things that doesn't really seem like a big deal right now while you're purchasing the home, but let's look further down the road. What happens if you have a change in family where you have to downsize or upsize, or you get a new job and you have to relocate quickly? Because our prices have increased so much so quickly, it may be 5 to 6 years before you can fully even just recap the expenses in fees and commissions and everything involved with the purchase. So that's something you really need to take into consideration right now when you're buying a house. Do you actually need to buy a house right now? That's a big question and a very serious question. Now, as an agent, I'd love to help you go out and buy a house tomorrow because I love commission. But I've got a fiduciary responsibility to my clients. I don't want my clients to get into a situation where they can't afford the house or it may not close. There are a lot of buyers in the market right now that truly shouldn't be in the market. So I suggest that you have a very honest conversation with your realtor and decide, do you absolutely have to purchase a home right now, or is it just something that would be nice to do? If it's something that would just be nice to do, I may recommend holding off for 6 months to a year just to see where this market goes. If you don't have a realtor to talk to, I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and really discuss what's going on in today's market and how it could affect your family. Because remember, chances are This will be the biggest financial decision you've made in your life up until this point, and we want to make sure it's the right one. So if you have any questions about purchasing new construction during this COVID period and shortage of inventory and supply period, please give us a call, 919-675-9967, or find us at RaleighsBestAgent.com. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a great day.